In this video, I want to tell you or share my ways of how I try to work on this anxiety, and hopefully, if there are others among you who go through the same amount of anxiety and stress, I hope this helps you out. Eco anxiety. I'm not sure how many of you would have heard about it. But if you are somebody who is a part of this lifestyle, which is a low waste or a zero waste lifestyle, I'm sure you would have experienced this at one point or the other. Basically, it is this emotion of impending doom about the situation around the world. It's this constant guilt that you're not doing enough, that we need to do more and more and more. The anxiety is real, and if anybody denies that, they just don't understand it. Sometimes I feel guilt about what other people are not doing. I feel guilt when my husband does something which is not sustainable. I take it upon myself that it's my fault, not his, but my fault. But having gone through this anxiety for a while now, I've sort of learned ways in which I can work around it, trying to make sure that it doesn't affect me as much as it would have earlier. Firstly, know that you cannot blame yourself for everything. I mean, trying to put the blame on yourself for things that other people are doing or not doing is just going to unnecessarily cause you a lot of anxiety. So, why blame yourself or cause stress to yourself on circumstances that you cannot do anything about? Try to control what you can and make the best changes that you can make. I'm not asking you not to point out things to people. Sometimes people do things without even recognizing there's something wrong about it. But stop blaming yourself for it. Stop blaming yourself, you don't need it. Secondly, try to be a little more positive about the whole circumstance. If we portray the whole thing in a negative light, nobody really wants to follow and try to take this lifestyle because all they see is something bad happening. There's no good out of it. People are not likely to try and join this lifestyle. If we try portraying what the world could be, a beautiful world where we have renewable energy sources all around the world, if we actually manage to reduce the amount of waste we produce, it would be a wonderful, wonderful world. I'm not saying never to portray anything negative because there are a lot of news coming. We have to face the reality. But when you try to put it out or talk about it to people who don't follow this lifestyle, instead of making it negative, try making it positive. Even if it's forcing yourself to be positive, you have to be positive. And that would encourage more and more people to come into this lifestyle and see what it will end up being. Thirdly, join a community. Not all of us may have friends or family who support this same cause. They may not understand you and they may find this lifestyle ridiculous. For me, I feel personally very thankful to have Suraj, who does believe most of the things that I believe in. Even if he's not completely converted, as he says, he still does a lot of things on a daily basis. So I do feel like I'm lucky, but not everybody may have friends or family who supports them in this lifestyle. There are definitely lots of online communities. There you see so many people come together to help each other, to share their experiences, to just put out what they feel is right. And the feeling you get when you see so many others who are in the same way makes you stop feeling alone. Reach out to other like-minded people on other social media networks, anywhere that you are comfortable with, and start connecting with them and starting a conversation with them. So when you feel like you're not alone in this, you feel much, much better about what you're doing. Make a physical difference. I know you fall into this kind of rut when you are an online eco warrior alone. I'm not saying creating awareness online about this is not important, but you need to sometimes go out and do something about it. It's not the same to just sit and be an armchair warrior and going out and seeing it happen. I had recently joined in a beach cleanup back in my hometown, and so many people turned up, being able to actually do some real work in cleaning up a whole beach which was so dirty, and seeing the before and after was so amazing. I don't know how I can express it. I have a whole video on it. Doing something physically, making a change physically, gives you a whole different kind of satisfaction that nothing else would. So try creating a community cleanup, or go for climate strikes, or go for meetups or talks about it, and start exchanging conversations in real. And it really does make you feel so much better about yourself and what you do also. Write about your anxiety and your different emotions behind it, because sometimes when you bottle all these emotions up, it just pivots and makes itself into something much worse. So instead, just write it down, talk to somebody if needed. If nothing, just write it online. Just put it out in words. It can be a blog post or a Instagram or Facebook post. Just write about it, because sometimes you will be very surprised to see how many people could probably resonate with your thoughts. And when you see a lot of people feel the same way as you, it becomes quite reassuring for you too. So if you are going through really bad eco anxiety, just talk to somebody or write everything down. So let me just tell you, eco anxiety is really scary at times and sometimes make you feel like there is no hope. But there are chances how we can reverse everything that we've already done. But we need to just try to collect ourselves and move on, so as to be able to make more people join us, or make more people see what difference we can make. And you and I, we are doing our best. All of us cannot be doing everything. So I really hope that you were able to find something out of this video. If you have any more doubts about this eco anxiety or anything as such, please feel free to comment below and let me know. I love engaging with all of you. I love connecting with you. So I will see you again next week with another video. So till then, bye bye.